Before Barack, he was called Barry.
You take the baton from the ones who've come before, and you carry it as far as you can, and then you hand it off.
Hey guys, welcome back. If you guys haven't checked Netflix recently, they have added the movie Barry, which is based on Barack Obama's early life in New York while he's going to attend Columbia University. Now, I didn't know about this. I just watched the trailer maybe like once or twice, but I was thinking there might be like an interpretation of Michelle Obama somewhere in there, but there isn't. Actually, I read up a little bit on the movies itself, and then they said that the South Side with You is actually the movie where Obama meets Michelle for the first time. So I need to check that one out. But this is a completely different story. This is way before that, before Chicago. It all takes place in New York and on the campus of Columbia University. This movie stars Australian actor Devon Terrell, and to my surprise, this guy, he nails his mannerism and like talking like perfectly. Like when he talks and he like acts or he like walks around, he looks just like Obama. He even like perfects his like lanky walk. You guys know what I'm talking about. I remember there was a scene where he's like walking up these stairs and like the camera's angled like at a position from like the beginning steps, and as you see him go up, like the lighting and everything on him, it looks just like Obama. Like I had to take like 2 takes to like make sure, because it looked just like him. Like they even like got the mole. Anya Taylor-Joy stars this movie as well. She plays Charlotte, who is his love interest back in school, and she was pretty good in this movie. I really enjoyed watching her along Barry. This movie basically focuses on Barry's like self-conflict, which is trying to like identify himself among a lot of people. He comes from like a different ethnic group than anybody. He's not just white or black. He comes from a family of like Kenya and Hawaii. Like that is such a mixed bag of like ethnicities right there. He feels like he doesn't belong in any scene, and that's why he calls it. Like he would go somewhere and he'd be like, dude, this is not my scene. So make sure to like catch that, because he says it a couple times. This movie does make some political references to what led him to become president. It's not as much as you want to see, but it's, I guess, enough in a way. It's more about the self-conflict, as I talked before. The major thing in this movie that I got was like he couldn't identify as either being both black or white or identifying as either. And he always like had this impression that somebody was watching him, especially since he was with a white woman like Charlotte. He like pointed it out. It's like, I feel like everybody's watching us. And obviously they get to Charlotte a lot. Like she gets really annoyed by that. I really enjoyed seeing Devon Terrell like depict Obama, or I guess Barry. But the way he does it, like, it's very good. Like I really like how he portrayed this person. He was like conflicted. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how like to talk to people. He's always questioning everything that everybody says. Like if you say like a small comment, then he'll be like, why? Like, why'd you say that? I remember there's a scene where he receives a phone call, and it's kind of devastating. And then at the same time, he has this roommate named Salim, and he's like talking a bunch of crap in the background, and like Barry just doesn't like listen to him. And it's like such a powerful scene, because like you can kind of see where he's coming from and how he's dealing with the situation. Because when you guys receive a call like that, I mean, you really don't know how to react to something like that. Even if you have like millions of people around you, like you don't know what you're gonna do next. And I thought that was like probably one of the most powerful scenes of this movie itself. Monterell and Anya Taylor are the best things of this film, I would say. I also like the scenes where they play basketball and they go dancing. Although the basketball scenes are a little bit overplayed and overacted, like it's over the top, but it's okay to watch. Like I enjoyed it fairly for the most part. And also, I did not know that back then Barack, Barry, Obama, whatever you want to call him, could breakdance. Like I thought that was pretty cool. This movie's pretty slow paced, so bear with the movie, guys. And also, it gets pretty choppy like in a couple of scenes. Like there was a scene where they were like having a class discussion, and that discussion led to slavery. And one of the guys that Barry's discussing when he's like, why do you always have to go to slavery? And that's how it ends. Like that's literally how that scene ends. And it's like, what the hell? Like they could have added so much more for like dramatic effect, and like it would have been such a great dialogue to hear. Like the ending too, like it kind of just like built up and then nothing really happened at the end. Like, it was kind of like a way to tie up the movie, saying like, hey, this is where it's gonna end. Like, all right, like my reaction was literally like, oh, the movie's over. Oh, okay. If you guys are like very sensitive to like stereotypes, then you guys might not like this movie, because they do throw in like a couple things in there that like might like catch people off guard. It's a little bit overdone too. Like, I mean, he has like Latino neighbors, I think, and they're like always drunk, sitting outside like throughout the whole day apparently. He has like this super loud like roommate that's always on drugs, and like he's like annoying as hell, but supportive in a way. They also take him to this party in the projects where apparently everything in the building just seems like it looks like a big illegal facility. Then there's like that cop, if you guys seen in the trailers, he always like pops up randomly picking on him like, hey, you know, you can't show me your ID. He's like, why are you IDing me? Also, I feel like this movie could have been turned into like a mini series, like a little like maybe 8-episode series on Netflix. I think that would have been great instead of having a movie. I think they tried to throw in too many things all at once. Like, so they try to show too many things, like with Barry interacting with his friends, and then him dealing with like his own problems, and his mom, his dad, and all that, those things. Like, I wish maybe they could have touched spaced in a series, or maybe they'll do that in the future. Who knows? So my takeaways for the movie is that Barry and Charlotte are the main things in the movie. That's what drives this movie. That's what makes it good. I like that it was interesting, intriguing, and kind of fun at times when they went to those parties. Not gonna lie, but it was like pretty choppy and then slow paced, and then like the dialogue wasn't all there for me. So I'm gonna give this movie a 3 out of 5. Make sure to like this video. Check out any of my other movie reviews before this video. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section, guys. Subscribe to my channel, and until next time, stay tuned.